displaying the glory of God's creation by visiting every state park, national park, and national forest in the contiguous 48 states. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave the Parker. Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave the Parker. We are at Chattahoochee Bend State Park. We are southwest of Atlanta. The closest city to here is Newnan, Georgia. Today is Tuesday, February the 28th. And the temperature here right now is a balmy 77 degrees. It is a warm and humid day for late February here in western Georgia. Today we're going to hike the Riverside Trail. We're going to do this as an out and back. There are some loops you can form, but we're not going to do any of the loops today. We're going to hike, we started at the boat launch area. We're going to hike out the Riverside Trail. It leads to an observation tower and also a couple of other points along the river. There's the post that tells us to turn left here. And so we're going to hike out there and hike back. Nice creekside area here. It's about 2 miles out there and 2 miles back. So about 4 miles round trip. That's the plan for our hike today. Let's get into it. We're about 20 minutes in now, and we have made it down to the observation tower, which is that structure right there. There are also some picnic tables down here. A couple of nice big trees around here. And so there are some steps up to the top of that observation tower. So let's go and climb up there and see what we can see. We climbed up to the top of the tower, and it is a nice view from up here. That is the Chattahoochee River over there. I mentioned this is Chattahoochee Bend State Park. And we are near Newnan, Georgia. And so, yes, indeed, we are way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Little tip of the cap to Alan Jackson there. He's a Newnan native. All right, so I'm going to admire this view for a little bit. Once we go to continue, we will head back down the tower and keep heading out this way. There is supposed to be another overlook out here. And so we'll keep going and see if we can find it. We've climbed a little ways away from the river, and we have reached the end of the Riverside Trail. That trail going to the left there, that is the start of the Bend Trail. That takes you out into the big horseshoe-shaped bend in the Chattahoochee River, for which this park is named. The trail going to the right here, that's actually a closed maintenance road, staff access road. Never really came to anything that I would classify as an overlook. So I think what I'm going to do, the Bend Trail leads to a picnic area along the river and also out to a primitive campground. It's a long ways out to the primitive campground. And so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to turn around here. And we are going to head back down the Riverside Trail and back towards the boat launch area where we started. We're making our way back towards the boat launch area. And I'm thinking this is the area that the map shows as an overlook. That off there in the distance, that is the big bend in the Chattahoochee River, for which this park is named. It curves to the left and then makes a big horseshoe-shaped curve to the right up there. There's no platform or anything here. It's just a nice spot along the river on the trail. One thing about this park, this is a very new park. It was established in 2011, I believe, and therefore it is one of the newest state parks in Georgia. And it has all of the both rough edges and also shininess of a new park. It's shininess because everything is new. The trail markers are new, the bridges are new, the buildings are new, the roads are new. So all that's new, but also the forest is new. Basically, this entire forest is either sweet gum trees or young pine trees. And that's typically what you find in a new state park. So good sides and downsides to new parks. We made it to the last view of the river. The boat ramp parking lot is through the trees off in that direction. And therefore we're just about finished with this hike. This has been a good hike. I think it'll be a little nicer once the forest gets a little more age on it. But that's the thing about young forest and young parks. There's the shininess of a new park, and then there's also the rough edges of a new park. But a good hike, good river views. A good hike now that'll only get better with time, I think. I do want to thank you for watching. Parking full time would not be anything without the people who watch. I realize that every day, and I thank you every day. If you like this sort of thing, please click the thumbs up button. And if you really like this sort of thing, please click the subscribe button. Those two things help more people to find this video, and they encourage me to keep bringing more of this sort of thing your way. So I'm going to cut this video now. Nice hike out here. Till next time, from Chattahoochee Bend State Park, near Newnan, Georgia. I am Big Dave the Parker for Parking Full Time. Have a great afternoon. Take care, and Lord bless.